She's at school, probably partying. And he's like, yeah, not someone who parties a lot. I think they picked every parent's nightmare, right? The one guy's making faces like, oh. I like these Jubilee compilations. They're fun. Welcome back, welcome back. We are doing another Reacts Raw video where my producers have picked something for me to react to, and I can already tell you my defenses are up a little bit because this one's called Dad Chooses Date for His Daughter. That would never have flown with me, so I'm really curious to see what this is going to be like, and I invite you to join me.
Do you think your dad knows your type?
No, I do not think he knows my type at all.
We asked Tommy to rank his daughter's potential matches from worst to best. Then, we asked Tommy's daughter Nikki to rank the men so we could compare their results.
I was a little shocked.
What's the worst that could happen?
Can you, please?
Yes.
My name is Tommy Tran. Original came from Vietnam, got married, have 2 children, Nikki and Travis.
I kind of like the idea where they're taking 5 people and ranking them. That's definitely different than how I thought this was going to go.
I grew up in Orange County, California, currently a full-time student in San Francisco.
Do you think your dad knows your type?
No, I do not think he knows my type at all.
Perfect guy for Nikki. In my eyes, we're expecting family person, not out there partying a lot.
She's at school, probably partying. And he's like, yeah, not someone who parties a lot.
Like what they looking for in the future for themselves, not just for Nikki at first. Because if they don't have any goals, so you lost.
Okay, I do like that. So his intention is to find somebody who has goals of their own and not just for her or for the relationship. So the best balanced relationship is a whole complete partner here and a whole complete partner here who come together and join in this beautiful partnership. So I do like the intentions of where he's going with this.
I'm still young, you know? I'm looking for some fun, adventure. I want someone who has goals though, obviously, but that's more of the future stuff. Right now I'm in really my spontaneous
Okay, so she doesn't want to pick a partner. She just wants to pick someone for now.
vibe.
Well, might as well throw these in the fire.
Hello.
Hi.
One of the things that's coming to mind that I love about this is, he's thinking long-term goals. He wants his daughter to find a partner. She's thinking, I'm just looking for somebody for right now, which proves a really good point that if you are young and dating and you ask yourself, is this the person for me? Is this the relationship that I want? You're going to know right away if this is the person that is going to be a lasting partner with you. And I think it's a really important question to ask yourself because sometimes we start out with something that we think is fun and then we let it go too long. So I think right off the bat, being very clear what you're looking for is really important.
Your name is?
Yusuf.
Yusuf.
Born and raised in Egypt. Traveled around for a bit. Ended up out here in California.
Okay.
I have some family still in Egypt. I have family in England, so we're kind of all spread out. Been here for about 6 years. I'm studying acting for fun. I'll be surfing or skateboarding or traveling around. And
I think they picked every parent's nightmare, right? The guy who doesn't have any clear goals. He just wants to be the actor.
Take off without saying anything or to anyone.
if I ever find the chance, will I
Yeah,
take it?
if you adventure
question.
when you thinking okay, I'm gonna go to China and just pack and go.
This is a trick
without
question.
telling anybody, take off and disappear.
See, the right answer, I should say no, I would never just leave without telling anyone. But, I mean, backpacking in China sounds kind of fun. So, I enjoy doing stuff with people.
Okay.
I think people is my favorite part of traveling.
Okay, now, so have you ever been in any relationship?
No, I have not. Now you get it, yeah.
And yourself?
My name is Ben.
Hi, Ben.
I was born and raised in Indiana, and I just finished my junior year of college at Ball State University. I'm studying video production, so I'm out here for the summer, finding video jobs and stuff like that.
Flew over here just looking for your future or your...
No, I drove. I made sure to...
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What's your name?
Wilson.
Wilson?
Yes.
How are you, Wilson?
I'm doing good.
Tell me about yourself?
Myself. I'm born and raised in Singapore. My parents are from Indonesia. Currently, I'm a junior at the University of Southern California, studying computer science.
Oh, very good. How do you have your relationship with your family and,
I'm really close to my mom.
Okay.
Actually, just last week, I flew back to Singapore, like just after finals ended, just to spend some time with my mom, and then came back here because starting an internship like soon.
So what about like after school?
I mean, the dream is like, as a computer science major, obviously like get a nice comfortable tech job, right?
Okay.
Like,
So I love what Jubilee did here. They picked a really wide range of guys to choose from. And I actually really like the dad too. The questions that he's asking are very insightful. And you can see that he's got some needs that he's wanting to be met. The disconnect is going to be what he's wanting for his daughter and what she's wanting right now.
something like Apple or Facebook, something like easy.
Oh, yeah.
And then, but if it's like real aspirations, they do stand up.
And you are? Anthony,
The one guy's making faces like, oh.
about yourself.
So I'm born and raised in Southern California. I graduated in 2019 from college with a bachelor's in humanities, emphasis in philosophy and theology. Currently, right now, I'm a high school teacher at a private school in Orange County. I also write too, so like my writing gets published in a magazine. I come from a big family, I'm Mexican. So we're really all about like familia and got a great relationship with my parents. I mean, I owe everything to my parents.
And yourself is?
Hi, my name is KJ.
KJ.
Yeah, I'm an actor and producer. I've just been kind of building my career. Family-wise, I have 10 siblings. My dad was kind of a wild guy in his early 20s. He was a director in Hollywood, so he just had a lot of kids. I'm close with about 2 or 3 of them.
Is it real or you're acting right now?
He's like, he just had a lot of kids like it was an accident. All right, so now he's going to rank them for the worst to best match.
You take that.
Oh, he put baseball hat guy before surfer guy? That is surprising.
Take her out. What are you gonna do?
Well, to be honest, that would depend on Nikki. I don't know what she's into, what her interests are, so it would be kind of selfish. We're just gonna go here, we're gonna do this.
Okay.
But kind of what I like to do, a beach, get some ice cream, go bowling maybe.
Anthony, right?
Yeah.
If you are in the relationship with Nikki, how romance are you thinking?
Are you going to be romantic with my daughter?
Sometimes I don't want to see like boring.
Oh yeah, no, 100%. No, I
Surfer guy's like, I'm not gonna be boring.
very romantic. Whether it's like flowers, whether it's like a surprise like dinner, surprise date, I definitely like to give a lot of effort into the relationship and like put myself out there and make sure that like she feels appreciated, she feels loved.
What about you? I mean, like, how soon you can introduce her to your family?
When I want to date someone, I always think about like long term,
Right.
because I don't see like a point if it's just like something short, right? Like the power of compounding, the same as relationships as well. So if I get a comfortable feeling with Nikki, if I understand that she reciprocates at the same time, then I feel like I could introduce to my mom like very quickly, like within 2 months probably.
Yeah, Wilson's cool, but he's way too structured for what she's looking for right now.
Do you believe in the first kiss?
No, I believe first date is the date you get to know them. If it's gonna work out, if you guys have that connection with each other, and then from that point on, you guys talk about how you feel and what should be your next step, what's the proper next step to take.
Are you looking at any kind of commitment, or are you just like, okay, this is just like, I mean, like just like other boys.
I love that. Do you just want to eggplant?
Yeah, they all have girlfriends and stuff like that. I just want to have one too.
I'm starting to get to the point in my life where I am starting to think about like long-term commitment. I've been in a few relationships and they've lasted like a year or 2. I'm looking for something that I can see going long distance, or looking for a stronger commitment.
Not personal, but when you're talking about, last few relationships, how did it end up?
I'm in college right now, I'm moving around a lot, and I didn't realize that was kind of causing some of the conflicts that was.
All right, make some move right here. Can you choose switch, please? Can you choose switch, please?
Oh, that's so okay. So this is how I would have done it if I was the parent.
Short kings.
Short kings out here.
All right, now Nikki interviews her potential matches.
Forget ideal first date. If we were to leave here right now, where would you guys take me?
It's 11 o'clock. I think Sujita Hotel opens at 11, right? I'm kind of hungry right now. Like some ramen.
Like thrifting, you know? There's like stores open, painting, something like that.
I just saw Top Gun. I want to see it again, so I just take you to see Top Gun again.
If we'd leave right now, I'd hop on the back of my motorcycle and we'd go to Venice Beach or something. Walk the pier.
Oh. So are you guys outdoorsy types or like homebodies?
Outdoors.
Yeah.
100%.
Like if it's like a group of friends that like all plan a trip and like can super, like, oh, like this weekend going Joshua Tree, like super down for that. At the same time, like other weekends just want to stay back, right?
So what are your like hobbies and like interests?
I enjoy playing the guitar. Sometimes write music.
For me, it would be anything adrenaline related, doing such things as like, if there's a swell, we'll go out and surf the big waves or swimming in the middle of the ocean and off the boat, like whatever.
There's not like a ton of stuff to do in Indiana, so I found a lot of fun stuff to go do with my friends. So like a cool.
Indiana?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's kind of far, but
Just a little.
but you know, so we're always finding like going hiking in the woods or like going to a concert or something.
I like to go jet skiing and anything kind of beach related. I love the beach. I'm trying to get my pilot's license. I only go make that a hobby, just go flying.
What does that mean? I'm trying to get my pilot's license. Is he or not?
KJ and Yusuf switch. And then Wilson to the end, and then just scoot down. Or KJ to third. Yes.
It's almost the exact opposite.
Do you guys know your astrology sign?
So she's literally picking who she thinks is going to be the most fun. She just wants to have fun. We kind of saw that coming.
Like birth sign.
I don't even know what that means, to be honest.
Are you ready? So I actually
You
don't...
know your big three?
No, I don't like astrology signs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm a philosophy major and I have a whole report on like, why I'm not a huge fan of astrological signs, but like the history of it's really cool.
To be honest, I don't know anything. I just wanted to ask.
I was like, oh.
I just wanted to see how you would react to the question, you know?
Yeah.
Any past relationships and why did that end?
I had 2 past relationships. The most recent one was about 3 years ago. She moved to West Virginia for school, so it wasn't really anything crazy.
So, long distance not gonna work?
No. I'm too busy to even try to make a long distance work.
The most recent one was like throughout like the year of COVID when like school was online, and then it broke up like last year just because like she's in a school in UK and obviously here coming to Cali is going to be in completely 2 different places.
I'm here for you, bro.
I have never had a past relationship. I feel like
Never had a past relationship. Red flag.
myself like fully comfortable and happy with what I have and what I'm doing before I start putting my time into someone else. And I also
Valid
believe,
point.
like a relationship comes after a friendship, a really good friendship. So I never wanted to like rush anything.
Yeah.
You see how it goes.
Can you two switch? And you two switch.
Started from the bottom, now we're here.
I know, dude.
Let's go.
Dad's gonna come in, man.
Come next story.
Wow.
Sorry, Dad.
Sorry, Dad. I feel like I'm upside down. I mean, like based on what?
Personality!
Okay, what else? Just
Like, I put Yusuf first because I liked how like fun and spontaneous he sounded and stuff like that. And I'm still young. Let me have fun.
well, fun still, you know, like different, but yeah.
And like we have a lot of similarities.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm living life and having fun. I'm not fully work. So I expected him not to like that. And for the daughter, right off the bat, I was like, okay, she's a fun personality. Like she's most likely gonna dig this whole vibe.
And then same with Ben. Yeah, we have a lot of similarities. I liked his date idea. Wilson, sorry. I feel like we're not vibing like that, you know?
It's a swing and a miss, you know, that's what it is.
Anthony, I liked like your career goals and all of that. And then you seem really fun as well.
Honestly, I think it was when I said I wouldn't do long distance, and then
Well, for now, I respect what your decision. But you know.
I feel like I'm not that like surprised with how you ranked it. Of course you would choose someone who was like older and like knew like what he wanted to do in life, and then second guy still at school, goes to USC. But I feel like I came into this with the mindset of like, this is gonna be a fun experience, so let's choose like fun people.
As a parent, expectation is different than you guys when you're still young. Been there, done that. So time will tell us.
Would you let me hop on the back of his motorcycle right now?
Nope. Kind of tough.
So this is pretty typical, right? Like the same reason I wouldn't want my dad to pick my dates is because his ideas for what he wants for my life in that moment in the younger years would be very different than what I'm wanting for my life. I love this father-daughter connection though. I love that they are communicating, and I feel like both of them were willing to hear what the other person's side was and validate their reasons for the ranking. So I love what their relationship is. And so it would be really fun to see in 15 years, if they did this again, how similar their rankings might be based on her growth as a human and progression in her life experience into what she was ready for, 10 to 15 years from now. So there's so many elements that we could play with here. And I do love that, knowing what you want now and knowing that it's okay to want that now and knowing that what you're going to want in the future is going to be very different. I love how she's very clear that this is what I'm looking for right now. And she's completely at peace with that. She just wants to have fun. And yet she knows that when she gets older, she's going to want something else. Yeah, I love how at the end, the dad was joking with the guys and joking with his daughter. And even at the end, she's like, hey, would you mind if I jumped on his motorcycle and we drove away? No. Relationships are funny, right? Because we grow and change over time. And it was fun for me to watch from the parent's perspective, because even if it was me picking for my daughter, I would have ranked them in the exact same way that the dad did. So it's funny how when we've had life experience, we might know what is best for our kids or what we would hope that they would be able to choose so that they have the best chance at having that happy relationship. But again, I love their relationship, the father-daughter, and how they're able to talk about it and laugh about it. And I love that he's not trying to control her choices and her decisions, and he's honoring where she's at right now, which is a place of fun. Thank you so much for watching this fun example of how parents and children can communicate for a common goal, even if they don't see eye to eye. Watch our next video, which is the flip side of that, the psychologically hurtful things that parents say to their children. This is your ray of sunshine, and I will see you in the next video.